Today we're going to be putting the monstrosity that was yesterday behind us with the Rakdos deck, and we are going to be going out with my Gruul deck. And with packs, I've been getting so lucky with Gruul. Like every rare I seem to get just goes straight into this deck. So without further ado, I'll just give you a quick overview. 2 Primal Bellow because all the ramp gets you a forest, so normally it's going to be 1 mana for at least +4/+5, and that's just good value right there. 2 Fogs, because Fogs is hilarious. It's really good against renowned creatures and stuff like that. It allows you to race and buys you some turns which you might need. Because renown doesn't go off, obviously, so you can swing in aggressively. They won't block, fearing a combat trick. And then you just, they go to renown next turn, you just deny them that. 4 Perilous Mer, because it's amazing. It just trades with 3/3s and stuff like that. It's a great blocker early game. It buys you plenty of time you need to get to your late game. 4 Twin Bolt. Twin Bolt's amazing. I don't really need to go any further. Twin Bolt is just fantastic value. Now this guy, he doesn't really fit in the deck, but he's in here just because he's a good early game blocker. I don't really have too many good creatures which I'd want to play in a 3-drop spot. And the first strike's obviously nice, and he's got renown, so they kind of don't want him to attack in either. So he's just kind of a deterrent. People don't really want to attack into him. I think this is the only mythic I've picked up so far. I managed to pick up a Nissa. That was pretty nice. She's obviously meant for this deck. I mean, that +1 is one of my favourite abilities in the entire game. Just filters out lands, regrips your hand. It's just an amazing ability. And if you get to the -7, it's just win games. So there's that to look forward to. But you're rarely going to get to -7. It's just always for that +1. Reclamation Sage. There's enchantments and artifacts are obviously very present right now. You've got the Thopter deck, you've got all the auras. Both the defensive ones like Claustrophobia and Suppression Bonds, and then the offensive ones, like Nimbus Wings. And this guy helps us kind of get rid of them, and then he's a decent blocker even if they're not playing an aura deck. 3 Wild Size because it draws you a card, so it regrips itself, plus it gives Trample, which a lot of our late game bombs don't have. We've only managed to pick up one, no, not you. We've only managed to pick up one Nissa's Pilgrimage, and so we run one Nissa's Pilgrimage. As we get more, there'll be less Acid Mosses and more Nissa's Pilgrimages in the deck. But right now we've only got this one. Guy's an auto-add. He's a 4/4 for 4, which can give Trample. Not really much needs to be said. 2 Primal Hunt Beasts. It's Hunt Beast. It's put all your combat tricks on this guy and they can't really do anything about it. They can't bounce him. Hexproof is just such a powerful ability. 1 Zendikar Incarnate. I think you start with 1 of each of these gold cards, but this is, if you don't, then I managed to pick up 1 in a pack, and then obviously he's an auto add. He's just insane. He's generally always going to be a hell of a lot bigger than a 4/4. He's most likely going to be like a 7/4, and lots of ways to give him trample, which is pretty nice. One of the most underrated cards in Gruul, I think, at the minute is Flame Shadow Conjuring. I managed to pick up both of them. But this just turns all your bombs into... Basically, it's got Vigilance for a turn. And Haste. Because you attack in, you get the Haste creature, he attacks in, and then you still got your blocker from the first guy. It's just a really powerful card. With Gaia's Revenge, you've got 16 power coming at them for 8 mana. So yeah, that's obviously pretty much game ending. Wild Instincts, as I get more of these, there'll be more going in. It's just a kill spell. It's better than Hunt the Weak, which in pretty much every single way. I mean, Hunt the Weak's counter is permanent, but this thing, it's just more reliable. +2 is a hell of a lot bigger than +1. And it just allows you to just comfortably take out creatures. So, like I said, as we get more Nissa's Pilgrimage, these guys will leave the deck. But at the minute, it's alright. You can potentially land screw people. Same with Into the Maw of Hell, but I don't think I'll be chucking these out the deck because it is just kill target creature and destroy a land, which isn't terrible. And to show how lucky I am, here's Gaia's Revenge. Managed to pick a 1. Just it's your go-to bomb, and this is the powerhouse of the deck, Axebane Stag. When you drop this, it just says win game. It can beat a Baneslayer 1-on-1. Just think of that. And then the lands is fairly self-explanatory. Tilted slightly towards green because all our ramp gets green. And to be honest, this deck isn't really commander mana. You need double red and double green. So it doesn't really matter. I've never been managed like color screwed with this deck so far, and that's really that's really it. The only thing I'm obviously missing is the Chandra's Ignition, and I would love to pick up one of them. It's just a board wipe. I mean, I think I've got one Languish, but I just love a Chandra's Ignition. I've still got plenty of time to get one. I mean, I haven't bought any cards yet, so I will probably pick them up just when I've had some like sort of a couple of days where the servers are stable and stuff like that. That's probably when I'm going to start. I don't think I'm going to buy them all outright. I think I'm just going to kind of just like maybe pick them every once in a while, maybe like spend a $5 here or there. But that's if we can find a game by Gruul World. But this deck is a hell of a lot better than my Rakdos one, and hopefully I'll get to show you that today. My Rakdos one I haven't really unlocked much that goes into it, but this one, as you can see, I've been pretty lucky. And if this guy's anything to go by, he's going to be playing blue, which isn't great because we don't have many stuff that can't be countered. Mind you, if we do get a Guy's Revenge on the field, it's going to be a nightmare for him to deal with it. Right, let's jump in. I've got the good matchmaking here at level 3 versus level 2. 2-lander. Got a ramp on turn 4. He plays first. I think I can do better. Nope, I should have kept that first one. 4-land. 4-land hand and a 5-hand card. That's fun. Well, that first one, if I didn't draw lands, I was screwed. At least with this hand, if I don't find land, it's not the end of the world. So I think this is slightly better than this first hand, even though I've only got one play, which is a Perilous Mare. But you can't ask for everything. And of course we keep a 4-lander in a 5-land hand, and there's 2 straight off the top. Why would it be anything else? That's all I'm gonna say. So we've got 6 lands, not opening 7 cards. That's unfortunate. But he doesn't have a play at the minute. He could have the Merfolk, which bounces my creature, but I really wouldn't be bothered. There's a Fog. Oh, he couldn't make it up. I hope he's got counter spells, because I've got nothing that's going to need countered anytime soon. Oh, we'll see how this plays out. 4-land. You could be a flying deck, in which case we're in really big trouble. But no, he's got nothing yet, but he does have counter spells up now. More land. He couldn't make it up. I suppose I can't complain too much. At least I did get a hand, which I wasn't just staring, discarding and all that stuff. There's a Rogue's Passage, despite him not playing a creature yet. What could I do? I'd love to draw an Ogre Chieftain, but most likely he's just going to counter it anyway. What else could we draw? Hey, Primal Hunt Beast is nice. Do I try and play around the counter spell though? He's going to have to play a creature eventually, and I don't want to just throw my Hunt Beast into a counter spell, so I think we're just going to chill. And that's just... so he's going to have to tap out eventually. Akron Sergeant is a perfect counterspell doer. I could just wait until I get to 7 mana and then play them both on the same turn, which is something I might actually do. I'm in no rush here. Any chance I had of racing this guy is well and truly over. When I Claustrophobia to tap down a 1/1, and he's tapped out now, so the Hunt Beast is hitting the field. But it looks like the staring at each other game is over now. I'm gonna get the Hunt Beast down while I can, because he can't counter it and he can't bounce it. So this thing's basically untouchable for him right now. And then next turn I think we can throw down both these guys. Yeah, we can, so Even if he does have a counter spell, one of the Kurd chieftains is going to hit the field. And he doesn't have a play, I don't think. He's got something in his hand, but I think it's most likely a bounce spell. It's a tough one, and he passes it to us. We've got a Primal Bellow, which we could hit him for 3/6 this turn, taking him down to 10, but I don't see any rush. So we're going to go Akron Sergeant here, trying to eat the counter spell. Yep, there we go. You could have another one, I guess. We're not going to pay, because we're going to just do this. And he doesn't have the second one, but he could just bounce it end step. Looks like we got away with that, and he's really in big trouble right now. There's his first creature he's played. Luckily this guy was slower than us. I think we can just about kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could give +2, +5 in trample, so that would be 9, 12. So we can't kill him this turn, but we can take him really, really low. See how he blocks here. And I'm just going to draw a card with Wild Size. Don't think I need to blow the Primal Belly yet. Actually, now that I do the Twin Ball, I am going to, because it kills him. Well, that worked out well. I think it kills him. Oh no, it doesn't. I forgot that. Yeah, so that was a fail. But he's pretty much dead next turn. We got Twin Bolt, so he needs to play 2 blockers this turn, which have to have more than 1 toughness. And he's gone. So we've got that right now. This game's over. And that's another win for Gruul. I mean, this deck has definitely been my strongest deck. Just gonna activate this ability and put it on the Hunt Beast so he can't do anything about it. Just in case he does have some sort of weird, like, redirect spell. So that's how you keep an awful hand and manage to outpace someone who also kept a bad hand. Hey, you got an achievement. Versus Battler. I don't know what that is, but it's probably just like win 5 games or something like that. And we're moving. Oh, 110 versus Battle. There we go. I was close. I'm rank 4 now. I'm moving on up in the world. I specifically kept my gold so that if I win 2 matches this episode, then I can buy a pack, which should be nice. Fortunately, someone came online there, so I couldn't hit the button. I don't think that pops up on my actual recording software whenever like a Steam pop-up happens. That's how I knew I got that achievement. I didn't just I didn't just look into the future. Oh no, wrong deck, damn it. Damn it. Hopefully don't find me again. I always do that. I always just assume that it, like, same as last game where it just finds you. Oh, thank God it didn't. It's my biggest mistake on this game. I do it so often. I use that Rakdos deck like 80% of the time, even when I don't want to, because I always forget to. It doesn't just automatically use your last used deck. It just goes straight to the beginning again, and it's hilarious. But I don't really have much to say. I mean, what else? What can I really say? I got lucky in Gruul, but all my other kills, I just feel like I'm missing a couple of vital cards to do some like archetypes that I'd like to do. Like I wanted to do Azorius Flyers, but I don't have any copies of that bird, which can give +1 to other flyers. I just don't feel it'd be fun to build a flying deck which didn't even have that unlocked yet. So I'm kind of stuck using Gruul until I grind some more cards or eventually cave in and buy some. I mean, I will end up buying them. I know I will end up buying some anyway, just enough, because I do like the process of like the excitement of buying packs, I think is pretty satisfying. But at the same time, it's not satisfying if you don't have any good cards. That's kind of my feeling on it. The whole pay to win thing. This game, in my honest opinion, isn't pay to win. Like it's it's day 3, and people are already saying it's pay to win. I mean, it's at this point it's going to be as pay to win as it's ever going to be, because no one has unlocked cards. But I mean, the longer other people play, people who aren't like paying to unlock them all, I mean, their decks are only gonna get stronger while people have already bought every card. It's not gonna get stronger for a good 3 months or something like that. So that's my opinion on it. It's just people like to complain, me included. But I don't think this. I mean, I've played pay to win games, and this is definitely not one of them. Like you can see here, I mean, I haven't bought any cards, and I'm already the mighty rank 4. And I was playing with the worst Rakdos deck of all time. 2-lander. I guess I can keep him on the draw. I don't want to do what I did last game and just have to go on to 5. Oh, this guy, he has a play turn 1, damn it. What a turn 1 play! This guy clearly bought the card. Nah. Shit. We're not going to be fast enough to stop that flipping. Especially if we don't find a land. I guess we could twin bolt it if he casts another 1-mana toughness guy. At least 2 other creatures, so he can't activate it this turn. Yes, that's perfect. Got out of this situation here. We get hit for 2, but we take out a Cathiran and a Suntail Hawk. I need to read this guy's ability, because whether I can twin bolt it on his attack step. At end of combat. So yeah, I can do it on his turn. Just in case he goes to try and equip 1-up with an aura. Like a Nimbus Wings or something like that. Even though that would be stupid. But you never know. Okay. And the spacebar's not working, so I can't use my thing. There we go. He's tapped out, so I see no point to. But that's worrying if the timer's not working. And of course we don't get land screwed. I was already ready to complain there. That worked out pretty nicely, taking out his Planeswalker and a flying creature, which our deck obviously struggles with. And he's stuck on 1 land, so oh no, he found a second land. But this is a 2/2 first striker, so, and he kind of needs to block it otherwise. Well, he answered that well, plus he gets to ramp up here, so I think he did that on purpose. Not playing that land last turn, which I'm not sure is right. I guess it comes on the field untapped, but has he seen all the Suntail Hawks? Is this Squadron Hawk? No, it's Suntail Hawk, my bad. I couldn't tell the fucking difference. Jesus Christ. So he's seen a Planeswalker and 3 1-drops, that's hilarious. He couldn't make it up. I'd love another twin ball now though. If he wants to trade here, then I've got another one. That's why I'm doing this. If he doesn't want to trade, I've got a 3/3 first striker. That's funny. If I didn't have a twin ball, this game would be already well and truly over. Yeah, but he's blocking. That's fine with me. Because I'll just play another one right here. If I get some land destruction, that would be lovely. Yep, it's not my main phase, you're right there. Now it is though. I don't know why, I feel like the timer between... Like the timer on this game, I feel it goes very, very fast. But like... The timer between the first strike damage and the normal damage is just way too big. It's painfully long, I'm not sure if that's just me. That's now a 2/2 flyer in the air hitting me. But I'd love to draw just one of my big guys, like a Primal Hurt Beast or a Kurd Chieftain. Hell, even some ramp wouldn't go amiss. Why did he place it on himself? This guy, that's why. He must have clicked the wrong creature. I mean, he's not been terrible so far. Okay, he's just hit every single 1 and 2 drop in that deck. I'm gonna have to sit back to block here, and he's not gonna have any artifacts, so I might as well just play this as a blocker as well. If he uses a Nimbus Wings next turn, yeah, sure, I'm an idiot, but he's got 1 card in hand, and I'll just smack my head off on my laptop if he plays an Aura next turn after the draw he's had. That's funny. If he plays another Suntail Hawk as well, I will laugh my ass off. No, there's another 2/2. Let's see if he plays it on the same guy again. Yeah, so it must have just been a misclick. That's fair enough. We're not going to race them here, but we do need to take out them flyers, which might mean using Into the Maw of Hell on them, which is not where I want to be. But unfortunately, it might be where I have to be. I'm already down to 12. I'm on a 6-turn clock, really. Minimum. If I don't take out them flyers. We find a Twin Ball, that's just disgustingly good. We're just going to play the stall game here. Look, I mean, if you think I'm a bit obsessed with Twin Bolt, just look what it's done this game. Took out his Planeswalker and a Suntail Hawk. Now it's going to take out 2 more Hawks. Just going to wait as long as I can. And then... now we've got the stall game back on. And he can't really get through on the ground because I've got a first striker. More land, so we can Into the Maw of Hell next turn. And we're just gonna offer the trade here for the Elite Vanguard. Just fine with me. And next turn we can start blowing up his lands and taking out his last creatures. He's got no cards in hand basically, so I don't mind blowing my removal on these weak guys because he needs the top deck. And that's something we're going to kill with it Into the Maw of Hell. So he could be running Auras if he's running that guy. And this is pretty much the reason I'm running Acheron Sergeant in the deck, because he's a good blocker in these sort of situations. And there's a Hunt Beast, but let's start taking out his lands. And then we won't attack this turn, but next turn we might swing in because we can Hunt Beast and swing in and then have a decent blocker back, which is something I think I'm actually going to start doing now. If he has his own pump spell to try and surprise block our Hunt Beast, we have Primal Bellow. A good double block here, but I'd take that trade. Nope, he just jumps down instead of double blocking. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. And Hunt Beast. So I think we've pretty much got this game under control right now. Find a guy's revenge off the top. I haven't seen it yet since I've unlocked it in the deck. I've seen Nissa once or twice, but I mean, Guy's Revenge doesn't need much explanation. It's just such a disgusting card. And that's another perfect creature right there. Does he want to stop the Renown, or does he want to try and get some damage through? At this point, he's a white deck that's run out of steam. And as there's no Mentor of the Meek in this format, then there's not much chance of him finding his steam back. So I think we might have secured this game up. We've got a removal spell if he drops that like Archangel, whatever it's called. I mean, this is just my stronger deck. Of the 2 decks I've built so far, this is the stronger deck. And I fully expect to rage quit soon. Reprisal. Fortunately, I can't save it there. But he's completely out of juice right now. So the Primal Bellow is +3 if it played the land, but I'm not going to use it this turn anyway. Because we're going to be doing 5 this turn, and then next turn we're going to be doing a lot more. So he's down to 12. Just imagine if Into the Maw of Hell could target players. Just think of the destruction right there. I was thinking, I think Chandra's Ignition is a bit like it's so powerful. And I was thinking the other day, I think the thing that makes it as powerful as it is that it deals the damage to the player as well. And what a top deck with this guy, by the way. But it doesn't really matter, we've gotten into the Maw of Hell. But like, if the board wipe it's a really good, obviously it's the reason people run it. But the fact that it also does damage to that opponent as well it's what makes it such a fantastic card. What aura did he get? Divine Favor again, life. But take out the Bone Weaver. And then I think we're just going to go for the Primal Bellow this turn. Should have targeted the Hump Beast, but he's tapped out, so it doesn't matter. See, he needs another good top deck. That Bone Weaver was such a sick rip for him, though. He should be on a 3 life right now. What did he rip? Hit me, come on, hit me. Oh, yep, a double strike creature, that's fair. But it doesn't really matter, be fair. We still get the damage through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we couldn't have played the Chieftain and activated his ability. So I saw no real point. I saw no real point playing it first there. He needs to jump down. No, he just takes the damage. I guess he was just wanting this game over with. Which is fair enough to him. And the card that won me that game was Twin Bolt, so keep that in mind. And I think we'll buy our pack, and then I think we'll play one more. Nope, never mind, we're not going to buy our pack because the connections have went down, so... Yep, sorry everyone. And that's why I'm not blowing the gold. So it knows, hang on, it knows that I won the game. And it knows that my rank has went up, but it doesn't give me the gold. Cool, that's fair. Connect. No, I don't want to continue online, I want to retry. Because I want my gold. And more importantly, I want to play online. So, oh, it did give us our gold. Holy shit. Well, that's, I guess that's lucky. I was about to be really salty right there. But let's hit our pack, see what we buy. I'd love to hit my purchase. What can we hit? There's so much good stuff we can hit. And we get... Oh! Might of the Masses. We get another Guy's Revenge. Another Guy's Revenge. Nantuko Husk is nice. Disperse is nice. That was a good pack. That's so disgusting though. Like I said, every pack I get is just another good rare for... just another good rare for my Gruul deck. So we've got the perfect bombs which we need right now. Let's edit you out. So I'm sorry, Axebane Stag, but that's one of you leaving the party. So where are you? Axebane Stag, you're now a one-off in this mighty deck. You're not Pelican one. And there we go. And rare, I guess. Doesn't really matter. It's not mythic, my bad. I forgot about that. It used to be mythic. Save changes, and we'll play one more now just to celebrate that. Well, that worked out. That worked out better than I could have hoped. Got disconnected. Got my gold. Got my pack. Got Guy's Revenge. Still haven't seen her yet, but I'm sure she'll turn up. Looks like an elf deck we're playing right now. That looks like a Golgari background, and then there's an elf there. So it's why I'm tempted not to theme my deck boxes to what they actually are, just because you can kind of take a hint. Level 5 versus level 2. Let's see how this bounces out. Even though I don't understand the rank. No, we can't keep that. No, we can keep this though. Like, the ranking, is it actually like... Will like a level 20 meet like a level 19? Because like watching like the Xbox players who have got like really good ranks of like 15 plus and stuff, they always seem to get matched up with level 2s. Is it actually like... Is it just completely... Doesn't matter? Or is it just there for show? I guess we'll never know. Get some land destruction here though if he's an aggro deck, that would be pretty nice, and he's kept a low hand on. I'm expecting that 2-drop elf, the one. Yeah, he's definitely elves. Nope, okay, yeah, I stand corrected. Could wild size and get 2 points of damage through and keep my creature. But I think at this point it's just safer to go and sit back to block. If he wants to sack it out, then that's fine with me. Flame Shadow Conjurer would be nice with a Guy's Revenge. That would be a nice way to end this video. I haven't seen Guy's Revenge yet. I literally haven't seen it. I mean, if he attacks, he's paying his creature to take 2 damage and take out my creature. So I'm expecting him to kind of just sit back here. Nope, fair enough. I guess I don't have much more going on, but blocking a 2/2 stops him getting a creature back later on. He's a damage effects guy. Like, they take away hold priority, but they leave damage effects. Just let that drop in. Well, I think this is a turn for Acid Moss. Take out his Black Source. And get our own little forest on the field. So, I mean, if he doesn't have another Black Source, that was a good play. But there's no real need to get the Conjuring down, as I don't have any creatures in hand. And we are keeping him off black, which is good. It's where we want to be. There's a Nissa. He doesn't have any creatures, but I think we can wait until we can actually flip her on the same turn. She's a legendary creature as well, so whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, you can pay X. She could put 2 forests in her hand, but I don't really see the point. I think we're just going to get the Flame Shadow down this turn, and then next turn we can flip Nissa. And then start filtering through our deck up, make the 4/4 blocker. Depending on what this guy does. He found his forest, of course he did. I mean his swamp, but I'm not gonna complain about not land screwing someone. Well, that's a good elf. So I might get my 4/4 blocker actually out. So we cast Nissa. Oh, we can just play the Hunt Beast instead of getting the 4/4 blocker. That works as well. Gets our forest. Confirmed. No, I don't want to spare Nissa. Thank you very much. And fortunately, we don't get a spare Hunt Beast as well. But you know, just any Hunt Beast is pretty nice. And we'll activate her +1. See, just the card draw is just lovely from her. The game doesn't seem to like to resolve it though. So we've got a blocker for her Juggernaut. That didn't work out as well as we wanted it to. If he attacks in here though, we'll block. He does not. But this is where I'm talking about Flame Shadow Conjuring being amazing. Cast a Hunt Beast. Pay a creature. And then attack in here. If he goes for the block, I will wild size to save my Hunt Beast. Depends how he blocks here. If he decides to block at all. And they're the blocks I wanted, so that worked out well. Save my Hunt Beast with the wild size. Draw another card. Find another Acid Moss. It just, yeah, so this game, I feel I'm in control right now. So he traded his Juggernaut for a token, which I got for 1 mana. That's why Flame Shadow Conjuring is amazing. And we'll continue filtering right now. Her ultimate is +7. And that just says win game. If we can get to that, that would be another nice way to finish the episode. And he needs to have another big creature. But even then, I mean, Into the Maws is going to deal with that. Depends how he deals with. I want to read Flame Shadow Conjuring. Whenever a non-token creature, okay, so that wouldn't work with Nissa's -2, because it's a legendary creature token. There's another Juggernaut, which I guess we can just take out with Into the Maw of Hell. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to be lost from doing that. Take out his Golgari, take out his creature. Hit him for 7. I'm kind of going for the ultimate right now, even though I've got really no need to. It'd probably be better to just be putting the 4/4 legendary creature on the field. But I don't know, I haven't actually ever activated an ultimate yet. I got close, but then he had like a... what's that haste? That haste bat creature, and that just ruined that plan. But... and that's the thing about this is +1. The land doesn't go into your hand. It goes onto the field, which allows me Acid Moss on the same turn. Which is... it's just such a good ability. Just keeping him off any really powerful bombs he might have. He's kind of stuck on 4 land. Doesn't have the double black. And next turn, I mean 2 turns time, we can go for the land kill, which would be pretty nice. Hang on, I'm going to read her ability again. Untapped, they become 6/6 elemental creatures. Do they count as tokens? Oh. Well, I guess we'll... I want to see if that works. I don't think it'll work, but it'll be absolutely hilarious if it does. So we could kill him this turn if we wanted, using the Curd Chieftain ability. But we're gonna go for the land. The land play. Hopefully if he doesn't block, then this might be bad manners, but I generally want to activate it. He's blocking, so I'll just pretend I forgot about the ability. Go for this land kill next turn. He needs to find haste, and I don't think there is much haste. Find a Reclamation Sage. Don't want to blow up our own land. And then next turn we'll go for the ultimate. Might be bad manners. I could have killed him that turn, like I said, but screw it. You only play once. I just want more importantly, if I knew how it would work, because it says creatures, it doesn't say they become creature tokens or whatever. So I just want to see if it works with Flame Shadow Conjuring, because that would be absolutely hysterical. That's really why I'm doing it right now. If it doesn't, I don't expect it to work, but if it does work, well, no time like the present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Looks like it doesn't work with the Flame Shadow Conjuring. Yeah, because it didn't enter the battlefield. I should have known that. But that's still hilarious. How often do you get to beat someone down with land? And yeah, I realise now why Flame Shadow, because obviously they didn't enter the battlefield. That's why they kind of had haste. The -35 is not a bad way to go out. It's almost Critter Hoof-esque. And that's 3 wins this episode, so as you can see, Gruul just does slightly better than Rakdos. Mostly because, like I said, I've been a lot luckier. And rank 6, moving on up. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I mean, I'm not sure if I just continue with Gruul or if I try and build another deck for whenever I next have an upload, but we'll see how we do. Continue grinding and try and get there. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you then.